Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-May through June general reading. Thank you guys for continued support of my channel and supporting my readings. I really appreciate it for you allowing me to help you and to guide you through life's little journeys here. Like I said, you guys give me the strength and courage to be able to do my work, and I appreciate every ounce of support you guys have given me and my channel. I really appreciate it. As always, if you'd like a privatized reading, you can check my description box and you'll get the information you need for a private reading. Okay, Sagittarius, today's the 15th. We're starting a new moon today. So let's see what new energies are coming in for you Sagittariuses. Sagittariuses, let's see. Okay, good energy. All right, so Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This means you're walking away from something, but it's in the reverse, meaning whatever you're walking away from, you're happily walking away from. I like to say you're walking away from it without no regrets, no nothing. You're just walking away. You're standing your ground with the Seven of Wands energy. You're standing your ground. You're making your decisions final. You're basically saying whether it's enough and enough as a relationship or something. You could be having enough is enough with a relationship or just work, and you're like, enough is enough already. You know what? I'm walking away from this. I don't need it anymore. So you're really putting your foot down. Sagittarius is coming up this month. You're really putting your foot down. And like I said, you're just walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. You're doing it without no fear, no nothing. You're just saying enough is enough. It's coming to an end. There you go. You're focusing on your work right now. Eight of Pentacles. Focusing on your work, manifesting your skills. Some of you might be undertaking new jobs or new skills that you're putting your energy into your skills right now. You're not putting your energy into petty shit anymore. So you're keeping away from petty stuff that's not serving your purpose anymore. You're focusing your energy now on your work, your career, and what's in your immediate surroundings you're putting work into. You're not dealing with pettiness anymore. You're basically putting your foot down and saying enough is enough. What you have crossing you is the Empress card. This is about abundance. This is why you're doing it. You want abundance in your life. You want abundance. You're taking time to nurture yourself and to nurture people in your surroundings, all right? You're not, like I said, you're not dealing with any of that stuff anymore or any of that nonsense you're dealing with. You're putting your foot down. You're saying you're putting the energy to where it belongs. That's really great energy here. And like I said, you're nurturing yourself right now. And you're nurturing your goals and your ideas and your career paths and your relationships, things that are important to you. Nonsense that's not important to you, you're done with. Here you go. You're working on your foundation, the Four of Pentacles here. You're working on your security, like the card says. You're working on your security, your future plans, your security, your life. What's going on around you. You don't care about what silly shit's going on elsewhere. You're not involving yourself with that anymore. You're working on your security, your foundations. You're taking care of yourself and your immediate surroundings. Very good energy there, Sagittarius, as you're not wasting time or wasting energy. And it's because you do have the Five of Cups here. Like I said, so you might be leaving some things behind. You know what? When you're on a new path like this and you're doing this kind of energy work, you're going to come across leaving things in the past that don't belong anymore. Basically your life is you're pushing all that stuff out and you're pushing it away. And the reason why you're focusing on yourself right now is because of this stuff right here. The Five of Cups energy, you're not dealing with any more disappointments from the past. You know what? Rejections, all that stuff is in the past. You're focusing on your security and your life right now. And if things have to end, you know what? Some things might have to come to an end then. If you're going to focus on your life and your security and your immediate surroundings, so that means some things that aren't serving your purpose anymore will have to come to an end, which I feel like, you know what? You're willing to do that. You're willing to do that work because you've got the overall energy of that where you're willing to do that and you're willing to release whatever isn't serving you anymore so you can focus on your security and your happiness and putting the work into what you want to do. Here you go. You have the celebratory energy, Three of Cups energy. So there's some sort of excitement, some sort of news, some sort of celebration coming in. And like I said, I feel like it's pushing this energy out. So you're letting celebratory stuff come in. You're just celebrating what's going on in your life right now. Celebrating the effort you're putting into your life right now and not to pettiness. And like I said, you've definitely got something. Or this could be I feel like this could be celebrating with friends. I mean, I feel like I said, you're definitely focusing on your inner circle. I feel like right now, and you're not involving yourself in the outer circle or any outer drama. Like I said, you're cutting all that out, and you're just focusing all that happiness around yourself and what's you can control in your life right now. That's what you're focusing on. What you can control is making you happy right now in your life. You're focusing on your happiness, not other people's right now. You're focusing on yourself, total self, which that's absolutely awesome. And yes, you're really standing your ground this one. It's the Five of Wands. You got a couple of fives here in your reading, and that's definitely indication of change, major changes coming up for you. Like I said, there may be pettiness going on in your life, but you're not tolerating it anymore. You're putting your foot down and you're standing your ground. You'll be like, I'm not tolerating this anymore. I don't care. For me, it's over and done with. I got my life and I'm focusing on myself and what I need to do. All the pettiness, I'm walking away from happily. Standing your ground and you're really putting your foot down. Like I said, you Sagittarius are really putting your foot down. You're not tolerating it anymore. And you're embracing these changes that are coming. Like I said, once you start focusing the energy on your life and your surroundings and stop worrying about all pettiness and everything else, that's when you're going to start seeing changes. Here you go. You view yourself as the Nine of Pentacles. You're building your own security. You're building your own happiness. You're building it right now with the Eight of Pentacles energy and the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You're writing your own chapter. Some of you are writing new chapters in your book and you're closing the door to the old and you're writing new chapters coming up. Like I said, you're starting a new chapter full of satisfying yourself and satisfying. You're really taking the energy to focus on yourself and your happiness and your well-being is what I'm getting. And you're really, really good energy here. Here you go. And here you go. You have the Three of Wands in reverse as the environment energy. And this is why you're doing it. I feel like you're waiting. Like I said, Three of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come. And I feel like, you know what? You're going to make it happen now. You're making things happen in your life. You're manifesting it right now. Like I said, you're kicking out the nonsense and you're manifesting this. You can see your ships coming in now. I feel like it's because you're making it happen now. All right, you're definitely making things happen in your life, especially if you couldn't see things coming in before. It's because you had to release all this other stuff in order for new things to come in for you now. And that's why you've decided to take the focus and put it on yourself and your surroundings and your security and your well being. Really good energy here. Your hopes and fears is the Six of Pentacles, about giving and receiving. Wow, you guys are really focused on work and money, and your stability is so important, Sagittarius. Right now, like I said, you're giving yourself that generosity now. Like I said, if you were too generous before with other people, you're taking that generosity now and focusing in on yourself. Wow, you're really improving yourself. And I really like to see that energy. And your final outcome for all this work is here you go. Yep. Seven of Pentacles is the potential. It says potential in the card. Like I said, Seven of Pentacles is about taking stock, taking inventory of your life, starting to see things pay off for you. And that is excellent energy. Like I said, Sagittarius, you're doing all the right things. And with all these pentacles in your reading, that's your base chakra. That's where you are getting grounded. You are building yourself up grounded wise. It's because you kicked out all this nonsense here and you're walking away from it. You're standing your ground. You're not tolerating it anymore. Any nonsense in your life, you are cutting out. And you're focusing that energy on yourself and your surroundings. And it's going to pay off for you big time. Really big time, Sagittarius, is the energy coming up for you. And I like to see that. That's really good energy here. Now I'm going to take out a few angel cards for you and see what else we can add to this reading here. Oh, here you go. You got the strength and the courage card right now. Be courageous, stand up for your beliefs. There you go. Like I said, you're taking your courage, you're taking a stand there, Sagittarius. Is some of you are focusing on your healthy lifestyle. Maybe sometimes when you have healthy lifestyles, it's like about eating, exercise, and also cutting stress out of your lives and anxiety caused by, like I said, by petty people and petty situations. So you're not doing that anymore. You're focusing the energy on yourself, taking care of yourself, and you have the strength and the courage to stand up. And when something is wrong, to tell it it's wrong and I don't want to deal with that anymore. Here you go. Your loved ones are watching you from hell. Heaven is watching you right now. Hello from heaven. Heaven is supporting your efforts now and your loved ones, and you're being watched over very carefully as you progress forward into these summer months. Compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Soften your heart with respect to the situation, all the people involved in it. Like I said, so if you have to cut people out because of pettiness, you know what? You had to do it. Remember, people can force you to do that. If people are going to be mean to you, they're going to be mean, petty, be competitive, and the stuff that you don't want to deal with, you know what? You can leave that behind without feeling guilty. Stand up for yourself without feeling the guilt because you don't have to. You and bingo, here's your lesson. Standing up for yourself, your spiritual understanding. You have the ability to cut things that aren't working out of your life. You know what? And you don't have to feel sorry for it because you need to do it in order to keep to focus. Like I said, you're focusing the energy on yourself right now, and you're not dealing with that anymore. You're done, over, done with. Goodbye. Say goodbye to that stuff that isn't serving you anymore. Like I said, a lot of times people put us in situations where we have to take action. I feel like that's what some of you Sagittarius are going to be doing because you're not tolerating it anymore. It's like the old song. I feel like it's the old song I'm listening to. We're not going to take it anymore. You Sagittarius are not going to take it coming up. I'm going to draw a few love cards out for you Sagittarius now and see what else we could add to this reading. Let's see what's going on for the love life for Sagittarius mid-May through June. Oh wow, that is so interesting that this pulled up. I like this. Wow, all the things I've talked about just came in your relationships. This is the Seven of Wands. Choose your battles. You got the control of the Strength card and the Hermit. Even when it comes to relationships and petty people, petty relationships here, people you feel you need to cut out, you're gonna be doing it. You have the strength and the courage to say no, no more. So if you're dealing with toxic relationships, toxic people, you're done with it. Like I said, you could walk away with it without any fear or regrets. It's goodbye because you're not going to tolerate it anymore. Oh, and guess what? You do have love abound. There is some sort of new love in for you, Sagittarius is you got the solar plexus chakra, which is the I can. All right. Refusing to see is the Two of Swords and the tarot deck. And like I said, some of you have the base energy, the Two of Cups. Some of you have new love coming in right now. Or could have a new partner coming in or a new love interest coming in that you're willing to build a relationship with. Like I said, but also with a new relationship, I also feel like you're gonna be pretty tough on a new relationship because you're gonna be like, you know what, you've been through a lot. Starting a new relationship, you're gonna kind of, like I said, take the lessons from the past and you're gonna apply them forward. So if you've had any trouble with relationships in the past and you have a new relationship now, you're gonna be applying those lessons that you've learned in the past and apply them now. But yes, some of you Sagittarius do have new love coming in for you. Like I said, it's because I feel like a lot of you have had to walk away from pettiness, walk away from partners that weren't serving you anymore. So you're opening the gates wide open for somebody who does love and respect you to come through. All right. Even in relationships, I feel like some of you are demanding your respect, especially if your partner's not respecting you. I feel like you're going to be standing up to them and be like, listen, you will respect me because you're really taking your power back. I'm getting for you. Sagittarius is this month. Really good energy here. I'm very happy to see this. Very energy. You're really taking a stand in your relationships and you're standing up for yourself. You're not letting yourself be used or taken advantage of. And you're walking away from things without any fear or regrets. Okay, Sagittarius, as that was your reading for mid-May through June. I mean, these messages were pretty straightforward. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope these messages have helped you and they resonate with you and continue to help you as you go forward. And like I said, I appreciate all your support as always from my channel. And as always, if you'd like a private reading to get more in depth of what's going on in your life, be sure you email me and we'll get the information you need for a private reading. All right, Sagittarius, hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I will see you next month.